Jessica Pashu, ya sababu. Ele Monday. Topic na ile bandi anodi. Debi asu bi woni se de she nkwa de ba. Enyamre. Enyama ensam hangofu. Enti de wa han bi twam ni nyina mu ama. Enti ele topic a ye be discuss no. Me show kwa na bi ma shi nim se sa de kosu. Well, let's see. Or say 80% of single men are no longer interested in dating. They are not even trying. Why is this the case? Mami introduce me guest. Minia, bright to make it. And not or a musician.
The best gospel musician.
The best gospel musician. Bright to make it on YouTube. Minia Gerardo, so no. Or the chairman Bakufu, and Kanasi. Chairman, that's be a chairman. And say your man can't dance. Okay. In the topic for today, no say 80% of single men are no longer interested in dating. They are not even trying. Why is this the case? In the no say, and the boys don't want ban. Almost say, Sabi FM commitment party or boa, or one worship. Omu ina so when you omu kombo e dey na si omu ehwe free TF bright to make it
bro
akwa
ya nia
ya boko
nyame ado bibi aboko
na asema abani o ojo se dey na ekoso
es asem na o ya tudwa na de no krese de o kana se de why intro no boys ni bebre pese o mere enter into relationship na so many factors. Ubia when you reason, ubia wo bibi potenti or no original so relationship no on pese obere. Obi urem. Ha eti e be bo ni o ma ba ko mienu bi so me ka bi. Na ya se eti fo be se ye no kre. Ha na ade edi nkan a me de tu dwa ne se. People enter relationship in mobile because of their past experience. Wakubi muda. Wakoba akumi mi ensebi.
Oh, okay.
Near a course one. And a maninya or pepana say or beko relationship mobile.
Na be man so the past experience here.
Share unya udi ro for you.
Sir.
Relationship no dey bia komu.
Emra.
Share.
Like obi to me je be ma bia de man to
me share that obi to me share that class or abranti we.
Me aka bi share me.
Meditate no. Unim da o.
Esamu sisi o.
Unim da.
Can we share me?
Obi o ha relationship no komu no. Ebia e fa na say e be ga say cheating ne ade. Or you committed power. Or ye bibia. The oba no pebia obeya man. But still oba no be woni pa foforo bi.
Inte man cheat last 5 years ana.
Obeya ni hu a. Akoma pa wo di wura ade ni mu no. Unya ko hu chape. Take form. Ebia no ama another chance.
Okay.
Say me ko relationship foforo obe ko no na the same tendency. Me senior one back was it. O yere prada de uya uni ahoto. Ubetimi awari all right.
So
but ne ex bi o baby. Ontwe no. Otare ho. Eti o yere ne prada de uya uni ahoto. Ha.
Eti prada de uya uni ahoto. So what you
Obi o maza problems no. Obi wa akoma pa.
Okay.
Our the relationship no. But at the end we be in return.
Oh.
After say why ye the was we nyina. The unya ye no. Does it worth it?
Okay.
Na a discouraging no. Ebi no so ho ma. Na the say time relationship no ye time o. Senior man. Every womb. Oba ne so pay attention.
Man ya so the PCK.
Man is scaling na actually is a woman attention na.
Attention so you all stay at one place for attention. Oh, scan so more.
Unim be the way ladies stay. Ebi me can say ladies. Ebi Odi maniska.
Man
attention.
Man cardio. Man comfort.
Obi kun say ebia. Assume si we di. O ma bibia. Yem vary no be 80%. No the official mu ebia o be say oni ni di nkomo bi o ti wunye romantic wunye si obi won chen obema na that nti o kwa akopɛ 100% no obesesa 80 no e akopɛ 100 obekɔ no na ɔno nso wɔ sinto bi o di mana wonya
nti that means wutumi nya ade baako nipa baako
debi wutumi nya ade baako nipa baako
no more debi so wonya flashlight wonya or the compliment and say complimentary boost wonya torchlight wonya battery wonya
nti obi o man time be opese all the time no sorry no power friend no hello, how you doing? No, person no phone so because I brought things we yeah, Juma no kodruma, yeah, all the time no bit me no aye, a casa of phone so anytime. But you call be want to be less insecurity or bit you. Eti obi home time no. I brought him on person or be stressing out. And I drove was holding the wolf from Sasa. Me want so we be a guy on Tessa.
Oh, okay. It won't mean any BB found.
A BO, but I don't know what's the woman at the time. Maybe a old woman who is a old try, but I know say time or so.
Mabel, Mr. Gerard.
Yes.
As we can really.
80% of current men. And yes, me putting in
current men.
I think
it's a relationship.
Interesting. First of all, I would have loved to know the source to read more about it.
Okay.
And also, listeners, and I say, more share, so I appreciate it. Where we are coming from. However, if on a plainly discussion, have it or also there, then make sure my ring, which I think say no, or share na dream or more. And he said, "Oh, family, say, make out and I say, but anyway, this will say make it also. Me sorry, make in advance as I case I think that there are some factors that create around here of these days, and say they will give their time so much as a colleague can and invest so much of themselves or relationship unlike before. Already it should be like past experiences. The past experience, a womb, but sometimes a man can sakura. Share no what media would na what say sika wunya no a bit to me asho ba na no etena empempia na ye maame no mo e can be say wuhia bibi bebre bia o, which is true. That was their time, but now no oba na onu di nkomo e ma wo fili say me kra no me mpe bibi bebre bia kra mpo no. You realize there's a lot that goes into me brain unless if you are obano parents and kasakurano that's interest okay no much and no Emma obano feel then he needs to put in that kind of flamboyance into this marriage and I say even in relationship. And I think social media, the Western trend, influence young ladies, in the sense that if you are movie, say maybe your script say or say also yes kabina or the brio baby and man if say Jack when you are on count you two can go so sana and so say ain't the crowd, I crowd.
Yeah,
What? So maybe our dress a camera. It's on soon to me. And this game will so any sign of man. So then it begins to create problem. Now Obano subtly begins to demand more beyond your reach. And now the issues be about relationship more or anything. But the other one I would like to touch on it. So the current divorce rate. Or my you not even this country cry even yes in the world you realize that can you know the way and young parents now prioritize love companionship now we drifted away from that love and companionship it is just the moments now we want to live with a person and the moments now love that's attachments and your person more but that's your parents towards I'll say come on here name me now in 50 years time in 20 years time and oba bi so hia be ma bi o say guy me hwe se ne an bobre ne nyoma etie ne se no okoba nyina no me hu ne say in 5 years time this guy can make it. Now women know probably on some experiences, but now a man also actually any time for a man to say, I mean, me know baby, yeah, I will not say all the women. We have some women who also have that eyes to detect or to know say, Bema way can do this in the next or in the next near future or anything. In Slovenia, I will train on the answer, but some wouldn't go near. Now I've create problem. And
say like
the trends
divorce rates now
divorce rates maybe a senior programs on marriage.
Yes.
Now unya kwan etie marriage counselors. Now utie and 70 bia a day divorce ever now. Sometimes it is shocking. It is shocking one ebia Bema no feel say why you be but something little. X X1. I mean, we've been excess of people before, so we know what goes into that and your money but X be chain baby. If not X crampuna, the ability for them to sit on one table to have discussion about the next move of their life, then it creates a whole lot for the two of them. I would try any hono. Ain't you say a branch here be or hono na or Chessan your mana? Or when say, Debbie, I don't want to put myself through all this trauma where I can even focus on my work and minya misikas, and when I feel that I'm ready for marriage, then I get into it. But if not, then I think so say. I don't want to use the word nyamishru anymore now, in the sense that no matter the effort some people also put in relationship, it is not appreciated.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sometimes it is not appreciated, and when a man goes through that ordeal now, sometimes it makes him relax. Only and I say only and only as how a partner say or go into relationship or anything. Then now I start saying I'm casting the net why now expect na be think it's okay or baben and argument or babena or between or chatty but now pressure was system no mono and you was also be babe here
so try to make it, bro. It doesn't mean say men must start to choose more freedom, any hobbies over a man.
Yeah, maybe. And then is centered on the past trauma. Trauma be our home. It will be our co-relationship with no failure. They will prioritize the growth.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let me build myself. say you school let me focus on my education. Miria, then I'll just look through say Minya or baby and then atna. So I say Ana obiso oma Miria don't worry biso oma yana the fear of rejection.
Oh, okay. Bounce. Where the bounce?
Yes. My comedy bounce.
Uncle cry.
My 2, 3, 4. Nina amfa. And also na do na ejina. Choices na any pen.
Okay.
Me wo yi me share me ho. My value me ho. Me say lady o koi. O ye me respect pa ba o to bi o ho ma o ko ti me say. Lady we dey. Se me ka me ko ho a. Ha. Mebre ana bibisa.
Okay.
Chama die beko. Ne we bounce. So I say it will bounce now for some time.
Uncle.
And I will come ya bounce one. Debbie.
Me say women they don't know the difference between standard and reality. Bema a life for person bema ni live no or one only this our life no. Ebi a oba go bema o car. Nso no anga so di car. O bema mo ye adwuma. Nso no anga so di adwuma. How is that? Omo value omo as bema no mu now. Omo
culture na e betu
sa
ma me bi aka kire ne ba na say pebema wo bi na e bi aso so
na so o pebema o bi ese o so wo bi ana
o say ye Africa ha no ase dodo na oba ko relationship mu a expectation is large.
Oh, okay.
The all picture is big. It's your baby bet me no aba or baby relationship no who now na home and the way we live your life no. Make us say be a brandy put that okay be mo. O kakra bi we enu bi no pay. Or expectations become 18 over. Or beba no wa me who say expectation na.
Of course.
Na o live relationship no gradually. Or share for.
What's why? But yes, me we are concerned about you. Me the matches and kokra for the girls boys only pray girl man we jam because so to me kokra printing you open pa me aje feel same dey your kokra you know so who say.
Well, before that, people say ma money.
Okay.
Later, people say ma money. They say there are some women who now have also changed that mentality. They are working hard. And your mom person who are they are also living to that standard. They also push their guys to get to that level.
Yes.
Yes. Now currently live that way. Yes, and I don't want to fall for the issue of because then I also that they be a baby. I don't want to fall for it. That's if at our age they be someone they would have said something different.
Okay.
However, people complain. Say and young guys no penifo no pray a man and penifo no ewi. Of course. But it also boils down to the fact that young man over time penny time or buy the penny like buys the time, no. Yeah. But the young guy uses on only period, to invest into the woman. In time, I make say the penny time now all turn. Say when he gets encounter with the lady now, money talks.
Sure.
To buy the time of the lady. But when a young man also meets the lady now, on one in person, no, and or try to invest his emotions into the lady. It's no idea or but Obama so say yes, young man investing in himself into the relationship now, which a good. However, yeah, what am I wearing? What am I choosing? Where am I going? The imagery that I've created in my mind, is it what I am living at the end of the day? And only one key area. But on the side of the elderly man, all by time with when it comes to sexuality, we are men. You get to have you need to manage to your grief or anything. If you are on no pressure, you need time. Sexual performance is the key area. Young man will not give maybe 1,000, but everybody's get 3,000, 4,000, or will himself okay. But where should I say pam. Or also light so it is giving the elderly men those advantage. But now said the imagery that the women create in their minds, sometimes they should balance it to the reality. As you require a man to live in that space of that image, or that scenery, we create you also assist. You also build the man to that level. And yet necessarily say for physical man. But the conversation that you continuously have with the man will also get him to be thinking of some things to say, Charlie, Kofi and Kwame. What do you think? Say Ekobase Onya Ahondin say, bra, what would you what can you do? What kind of sound? And always answer that moment, just for answering sake. But nipe biano, a senior ever to Nibiano. Some moments, one, at the end of 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or sorry, or maybe
no. Back to make it. Yes, your body. I couldn't tell where some video concern in one video. So, I had to come back and tell where some person relationship. When you start deep conversation, deep conversation, because we arguments. One control bass, me was cursing now, the embassy sit down, and I say, there, or what you need now to, or to need now also. Inti, or you have to say, or baby, be a boy, but on a shit time, you're more ready or more, obey man, obey a one. Should that be the case?
No. You ever fancy? Always, we say your certain percentage. There are some now working. And yes, I know, baby, I don't know. Or baby, or home, or no relationship, a man had you, or shed that, it depends on any equal relationship, no see. At the end, what are the plans? The plans, may support it. Ebefa, and the order or not the or no ban. Not dream or no need plan be a we all ma or no be obedient free until no no.
My boys in Tipaya.
I met Tipayo. Say, oh, Ebia Beman or what dream different. Only you say obey. Only now, but no son. It will find out. And then the arguments those stuffs no ban. So bad him say a brandy will when you are him. Inti Menen and Tia Ibi ya obey you or no bit me Ibia Edia Bois.
Some was a fan of the mushroom with
in Chile, no ye. Issue anybody. I say. Ubeku be a year. Maniska. Bema was a one per man. Maniskani to me. They were your master, Mona bit me a gaza for you or ye or your master. Ebia or no tenor. usudi uban bi and emema pay peace and respect. Intimate no tino. Me who say on respect me. Ebi a minister no na respecting ni o. Ebi a bibiki twe bi insecurities. Abrantia no fa kakra bia ohana ne yakọ no ahwinefo
no so pesa la.
Esem bebre be man pesa o. Be ma o ne be ma tia.
You can pizza like mema you can pizza and then mo pese be so bi fun mo pese ye da enda mo pese
peace ni na ye unnecessary arguments.
Okay.
Arguments bi o why
but they are not here but about the here no
I say be here no but to you no
necessary
menya call me receive call.
Okay.
Why na na kasa enti ma me no bi akasa
It's a journey.
na ma chiro say asumeti na de kasa aden na woni be mate na opese wo hu bibia like ne phone crack keke crack ko receive keke any problem yes ana etoswa ekoso sana be ma ne hu ni say o disturbing and no create me ma relationship no break up ba bi jaw kra
but relationship angasa ehunya Osha nyoma ya bubosu ya say trika nya that they are like relationship angasa ehunya.
To me, I think it's a relationship here.
Okay.
To me, I think it matters a lot in the sense that the Lord that created us, craves, and we also crave to partner or to have that kind of intimate relationship with what good is in the Lord, we get to also experience that good and the light or yes, our purpose for us in our life. Our Bible maybe like seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. And all other things shall be added unto you. So it means that even in relationship, we must seek each other. And seeking each other, issues, no one understanding. Sa PCR, Mebra, Ekanwasemi. How do you achieve it if both of you know more ready? I believe always say in a relationship, if there's this thing called CAT, that's CUT, there's communication, there's understanding, there's trust.
Okay.
If more side normal way now, it makes it a bit more easier for the two of you. But achieving communication and NAFO, it is not easy. Because when there's communication, that is where understanding will come. If there is understanding, between if that understanding or honor automatically trust develops. I won't struggle with this crowd. But the communication, what makes it more difficult, and say the social orientation of Yenina is totally different.
Okay.
Let's say I was raised in a home, there's always that love and peace between my mom and my dad. A lady is also there. We need the avenue to have that kind of fatherly love. And we need that motherly love. When you meet such lady in a relationship, and such a guy or relationship, now the person when you bold enough to open up to you on that level now. If obey shooty, but it will wrongly aim at something else. Because all sema can may be centered on always I want you to get closer. Always I want you to get closer. But because the person didn't experience that thing, they don't believe in independency. So okay, I said when I want to have conversation with you, that is when I will come. As and when I want to have open up to you, that is when I will come. Then it means that sign your man happening growing up. And mind you, I deal with it because ye no ubi so akrabia se level na penubia se level say and then I call a remo kai pan enye se bia no ofa bibo no e wo boni bi odi ho ana se bibia ohun en call a remo na adwene mu no e trigger na then e bibia on was akrabia na penubia kai bibi e wo den call a remo. It should tell us say the kind of relationship or the kind of atmosphere we create at home now, it matters a lot. Your environment. So relationship to me is very, very important. When some of the problems are in society facing to me say this gazing, at least it will come down to its barest minimal level. Sometimes when you engage deeply, now you realize that but because the person felt that it can never happen, but you go deep, then the family that the person is coming from, one should that attention in your money be one or a relationship the person feels that there be, then it means that it is confirming something that's a belief and I say unbelief. So to me, I think that it is good that we develop relationship. I will be glad that Kaneno na you be a friend of life skills and school primary and GHS. I think that those topics should be brought back where as the young age, the teen level now you bet me time I can't be a relationship. When I go in and even there's rejection, then can you imagine the number of youth and cry or hang you or red for broken hearts?
Courtesy for boys and girls.
So you can imagine, if taught in school, I think say and also and as a breast we won't have those issues happening. And I'm sorry, so I think that now with the way the trend is going, the church must invest in the youth. They should invest in the relationship building or developing of the youth. Said the way as it was before with the Abraham and Sarah, Jacob, and it's the same today. It has changed totally. The things that even in cry, already 10 years cry, they are looking up to having now. It's not the same as Obia Nwenya 20 those days. It is good. It is good for the women to enlighten themselves. I think the best thing this country has ever done is that is it the 2000 or 99 ones that send your girl child to school? I think it is one thing that has benefited this nation as you see your first female vice president, your female city justice, about two of them are here, and now schools a man also take leadership role of the SRC presidents, and now we have women that are even being the breadwinners of the family.
As a must fee or baby breadwinner, Gerard. Let us
say for discussion. However, for yes, there are some women that are also putting in efforts to make sure say relationship sometimes they also feel that why am I going through this? I'm doing everything for my man to see say it is not just that I love him, but I've seen that when he also does a little more than he's doing, the potential. So relationship building, developing is very, very a key thing that I think that society must find time to invest in. Later, I'll talk about how our traditional systems must also help in that.
By the way,
Yes.
Osha, our man's our person. Osha relationship. Otim, any after now,
A very nice question. But to me, me imagine children say, "O a very hard and say room."
Okay.
O waku room we na also a very hard than say afi na o pese wo rabi. Say na dey say afi na pese me relationship with one me hu lady. Any no ho. Obi beka say we respect. First of all, the physical appearance and attractive.
Okay.
And our person will enter into relationship with that particular person. And your talk stage. Unin meeting komo, unin bekasa, and you may be your home or beka, who the mentality. There were certain things that you can ask. No, and temna no hunipano. Now being said yet here. Na was uvi o say ukomu was uvi o say mikurema ebeboa ana mikurema emboa eno ye wa question so ukurem na ebeboa wa na woko so ukurem na emboa wa you make a U-turn simple enya dey say but obi awurem obi wo let's say who obey the legion home or no not generally gay we are na me pen. There are some people that they are in a certain relationship. As at now, but how? And we a big problem. And also bet me account because ebia osofo we obey the old year, no maybe go home and any young or so far can Ufi. So Funya obey Jai, but religion, church, Ujai church members that can day. Nina, they put them in consideration. In the end, medicine, oh, maybe go home. Our woman. Yeah, Bruno Pa, Unya Obi Chai, but as a more friend.
Oh,
no. So I think so when you say here about
because I feel that I was all show now show man.
Yeah.
Now what show was it lady nation one. They call that two. The super to say, oh, don't get so many
who the old say, wouldn't say lady we or corner befa. It would be not be as a rejection. Was who say standard we na lady now or standard no. So open now. They are what survey say community be crying and woman. How living a life? Work and you walk on can you meet the standard?
Okay.
So I say, Asana Odo Abishim.
My name is last question. Now, yeah, conclusion. You want to control voice, let's see. Relationship is alone with you. Yes, a member commitment in a won't pay. And that's what we're interested in.
We are for the brotherhood.
Last one.
Yes, commitment. Anyone interested? I think a mema sign
from
yes, a mema sign from the days of the old. And till now, mema sign the behavior, how men take things na nkasa. Sometimes you ask yourself, say, trends necessary men man. But I think say it doesn't change. Like he rightly mentioned, say, Bema respect. About best submitted to him inside. The submitting, another thing on its own. If you all know, you may we downplay that submissive level. No, say, what does it mean to submit to a man? Sometimes you all say, no, but my son and I saw there and then just say, for a man. No, that is not what we are talking about. So I don't know. One aspect a man be so is true. Say a man uninterested. Say we only submitted to him the way he wants it, or the way he wants to deal with a man, a woman, and say and the commitment so no. Now any woman a man be no. A fear of being vulnerable.
Oh, okay.
The fear of being vulnerable, like we share about on no relationship level, only say if this will end up in marriage or not. Into no osro say obey open itself out so well to the woman on that say later if we be easier, then how do I control it? I remember so. A man may weak when they become more vulnerable to a woman. And women are very talented, very skillful.
Women power.
They are very skillful.
Women power.
They are very skillful to the extent that when they are able to get a man that is vulnerable, some manage it so well.
Okay.
Some manage it very well. That will say, meaning say, my boyfriend. Be flirted. Until be the first thing that comes to mind, the boyfriend or very flee for the life.
Okay.
But some women would also want to test you, the man say, or say, I want to test the level that's until no one so I can say. I do it. Then it begins to create a whole lot of problems for the two of you. So it makes some men also don't want to commit at that level or no, but to get to know who he is.
And one is also
who he is, Lankasano. Yeah, very difficult. I want to me and so a man and on a man commitment level also in one. But the best relationship is when both of you are very vulnerable.
Okay.
To each other.
Okay.
Yeah,
you see, Mama, main card will say topic here. 80% of single men are no longer interested in dating. They are not even trying. What?
In conclusion, I think that time with ourselves. Na who we are with who we want to be with. If you know yourself, one year too rigid with data, I think that it is very good. So the moment our rebel said, "Media say ya na metie," no one she more so after, because I believe in dynamism. Say nipa or honma do not be static. Say na medi benkunkwa oba bi ba no ameka benkwa ma me ana say onyo ba papa. No. However, what is the alternative? If say emo and adjust yourself to that level, I think that it is very, very important that you learn to compromise at certain level. Compromising is not seeking your death, but compromising is seeking that the growth that you both want. You also see, say, okay, my girlfriend is not good at maybe being too caring at a certain level, but I am good at caring for her. Okay. How do I manage that? Maybe she's not good at caring, but when it comes to making sure, say, whatever you seek in life, whatever you want to do, particularly if your spiritual growth, if she's making sure that side of you is there, sometimes that 80-20 Pareto rule, sometimes you must apply it at that level to compromise. Now, without compromise, there's no way people can live together. So I think there's a need for we, the youth of today in Ankasakrano, we will learn to compromise. We will learn that if this lady or this man is unable to provide to this level, do I know his income level? The do more minimum neoji. Emma won't use it to manipulate him. And so use to manipulate her. Rather no. Okay, yeah, 4,000 oji, 5,000 oji, 1,500 oji, 1,000 will make it a month. Means what can I do to ensure, say, okay, that little amount now, say, that amount now, how do we manage it? My expectations will not be too much. Me who say madam for being a girl, birthday will throw party a man and a I won't be that Mr. Chadrin Bonnie say, now we cry, my crano, so now worry me and my boca. That mindset shouldn't come, but rather have conversation with the person respectfully. Whatever the person also has for you, which me are discussing. And I think that I one key thing I always believe that makes things work is when the grace of God is in it. Without the grace, forget it.
All right. Yeah, Paul, we say boys no say the relationship dating party. Me go for about it. Me the bet, me the trap bet, me the bed like who cry, I'm the dating party, me the hook up. Two parties.
Hook up.
What's the boys no we have no mo kwa na say
say Ubisa senior about commitment, and I say, Omo, you're ready to be committed, and I say, Omo, you're interested, right? The okay, Nina, a Shishimubi. Obi say, so the correlationship only, the personal life, fine, yeah, or the way or person or Yanadi. Ha. Me use myself as an example. Me to me certain me say me do level say there. Me correlationship more and I say me focus so. But at the back qua, my relationship a year is a pass be committed. Now we do room pa what you committed. Na answer baby ya.
So you committed on control.
Yeah. I don't know a man call for any interested people. But because of relationship with you, be travel, be private life. Master, where there you get to a certain level, you need relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ubit me a relationship, we travel. So what I say. Ubit me a relationship, say school now, person
cancel go. Yeah.
The opposite way you can be in a relationship. Now, what's I the opposite way. Ubi real relationship, and a boy no man able school you crowd person work on to me call you. Obi real relationship with a dream be a person way. Unyaye. If you are not the only relationship, and papa you say you're far from here call a branch in a dream. Indeed, maybe relationship no a foot you have the permanence. A punya said you see any kakai because. So obey de you a relationship, a marriage. That time now, above 4 years, I don't know. I see you know it won't happen. Until you can be in a relationship and do whatsoever you want to do.
Okay.
But a foot you have the man say, oh, more I am one now. So, and that. So what I say, and you maybe your home, you see them red flags. And there we. Debbie, hey, you made us sound.
Oh, yeah, what is your past one?
Debbie, intimate sound. Say your tea, intimate sound.
I'm kind
of what I say. Intimate sound. It will share no relationship now, woman. Adieu, we say, adieu, we see a tobacco, my complaining, you know, and yeah, you have the right, say. Either you quit or you continue. Now, who runs what? And now we have updated version. Area we need version 1.2. Who runs? Oh, we are doing M1. Now, who runs? And now we have version 12.1.2. If you want to go 12,
Matias, in Jettiful, say, one say, who could reach my management. Yamama Matias in the correct. Mose Betty, who come here, Yamama Matias and the correct. Mose Mano, Mono Casano, Mono, Yamama Matias and the correct. This is the Scapa show. Follow YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Every weekend, be a full floor by the mono, no that be a Madame guest Nancy. Try to make it okay YouTuber when you're videos name why gospel artist.
Cash. Catch.